Hey everyone, we got another episode.
Hey guys, I just want to say something, a shout out to my friend Mark Katz's family. Mark passed away this last week.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, he had ALS, and it really sucks because I lost a good friend, a mentor, and someone who taught me a lot about life and how business works and how one should act. And he was a great guy. Just an amazing person, and he'll be missed very much. Mm-hmm. So that's it from Marky Mark. Other than that, we had a great anniversary dinner or lunch with Yaya.
We did. It was sweet. Our friend Yaya had said, she wants to take us out for lunch for our anniversary. So we joined her, and of course it was lunch, and that was sweet. And then she surprised us. A cake and ice cream came out. And there was a candle in the cake, and I was thinking at first, like, what, did they think of somebody's birthday? Like, nope, she had them put a candle in the cake, and then she started singing Happy Anniversary. Well, the Happy Birthday song, but it was Happy Anniversary to you, and that was cute.
Yeah.
We weren't, it was sweet for dinner, for lunch, and then we weren't expecting the cake and ice cream, too.
And do you want to say who, I don't know if a lot of people even know who Yaya is.
I've mentioned her before, but for those who maybe haven't listened to us,
a little bit cryptic, I think.
Yeah, because I've said before, she's a friend of ours. Her name is Helene De Silva. She's Tim. She actually ran into Tim at one point outside our building. What would it be, like 3 years ago?
Yeah, I think 4 years ago.
Sounds like that. Made friends with Tim outside of the building because, of course, everybody wants to come up and talk to Tim, which is understandable. I could get it because I want to come up and talk to Tim.
See, that's so strange because I don't want anybody talking to me. But
that seems like an unfortunate
But Yaya,
case.
I am very lucky Yaya did.
Oh, yeah.
We are very lucky. So blessed.
She is now 97 years old.
Yeah. She's the one that calls Jolene, or they'll be talking at 8 o'clock on a Saturday night.
Yep.
I am like fighting to stay up.
Yeah.
And then she hangs up with her. So what's Yaya doing? She's getting ready to go out.
Go out dancing.
Are you freaking
go to a concert.
Man, oh man.
Yep.
But
We're
anyway,
getting ready to go to sleep, and she's getting ready to go out.
Yeah, I'm well ready to go to sleep.
And she's 97.
Yeah. So anyway, that's a little bit of yeah.
Oh,
but
yeah.
You were saying, what else?
I was saying, it was funny because they made friends outside, downstairs, and then I get a call from Tim saying, hey, there's and I heard someone's voice in the background. He said, my grandmother is down here. And then I heard another little old woman's voice saying, no. And then she said, wait, no, she says to tell you that my great-grandmother is down here. That you should come down and meet her. Like, okay. So I came downstairs, and that was Helene. She has us call her Yaya because she's Grecian American, and of course the Greeks refer to Grandma as Yaya. So she is, her name is Helene, but we refer to her as Yaya. Actually, everybody refers to her as Yaya because everybody she meets, she just says, "Just call me Yaya."
And she's just piss and vinegar, boy. I'll tell you what.
Oh, she is. I have a feeling she will outlive all of us.
But she's such, as they say, like her mind is still so sharp.
Yeah.
Because after a while, like, she didn't even have to look at me.
Yeah.
But she kind of like, well, why don't you go? And because, she doesn't have ADHD. I can't sit there for too long. I mean, I was a squirmin'. I was being very... You
were being a good boy.
But she knew, like, you can't... So she's still, like, on it. She just, that whole bullshit or whatever you want to call it.
It's true.
A mile away.
It's very true. But I love it. Well, as sharp as she still is, and she actually does still dance, which is quite funny. Well, not her dancing is funny. I just think it's so funny that of course she's dancing. Of course she is.
Go out dancing.
Yep. Oh yeah, but she's hilarious. That was sweet. That was a nice lunch.
Yeah.
For basically Tim and I, and of course for Yaya as well.
Yeah. She wants to meet the little man someday.
She does, and she will. I have a feeling the next time she's in the neighborhood, we should bring him down.
I'll let you deal with that because, I don't, he responds better to you in certain circumstances like this.
Well, you know what, I get what you're saying. A lot of times, true, I'll keep him, sometimes you keep him calmer. It all depends. Then a lot of times, as far as going out, he is quite comfortable, like, all right, we go out somewhere, go sitting outside somewhere, go walking outside somewhere, I talk to him like, hey, we're on an adventure. Look at that. You see the birdies? He's like, that woke him up. He was taking a nap, and that woke him up. Like, are we on an adventure? Nope, we're not, Mom. He's just talking about our adventures, little man.
But he does remind me, like my college said, I don't like leaving the house.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But he doesn't like leaving the house because then every time I leave, I wind up spending money. As soon as that car leaves the driveway, that's it.
That's funny.
Which is true.
Yeah, I could see that.
But
because I don't think the spending money bothers the little one as much. But it's a whole, it's something new to see.
It's something new to see, but he has to take it in slowly. Like, I don't think he likes a lot of... Like, he likes the noise, but, you know...
At least
like, in Florida, he was a little bit...
Oh, he was nervous in Florida.
He was nervous, but that's because it was a whole new environment.
Yeah. His birdie friends weren't there. There were new birdies to make
friends with.
New birdie
friends, but he didn't want to make new friends.
Not really.
He's got some issues with these ones. He
Well,
can't take
no.
out any new or indifferent friends.
Yeah.
How does he know?
Oh, it was something though. Just thinking about it with how usually, like, you know, he likes to sleep on the perch that you hung for him on our headboard.
Mm-hmm.
That way, when we're asleep, he's right there with us. He's right above our heads, taking a nap there or sleeping there. But in Florida, he was so nervous of being in a new place that he slept between us.
Yeah, that was something.
But that was definitely a sign of him being nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was not okay with that, but it was cool having him sleep between us. But either way, we're home. You don't have to worry about that anymore, little one.
Man. But it was funny, I was thinking about this too.
What's that?
When we were sitting there at lunch.
Yeah.
Like, people usually, I guess at some point in their life, and I'm not talking, I'm talking about me.
Okay.
A certain point in one's life where no matter how, like, cool someone might seem,
yeah,
you don't want to be friends with them.
Really?
Yeah. Because it's kind of like, well, look, I'm 55 years old. I already have enough friends that I really should be keeping more in contact with and let them know how much I do care for them, and they're always on my mind, how much they mean to me. Okay. I should be saying that to most of them.
Okay.
So I really don't have time to add to it.
Oh.
To add to that list. Plus, if you're that old, you know, say my age, and you don't have enough friends, still, it's like there's something wrong with you.
Oh.
Because it's just like, why does everybody keep, like, dumping you? Or don't you have... Why me?
Okay.
Why me? Am I so lucky? You know, I'm just figuring you are really attracting something kind of like a really bad Lifetime movie. You know, Mother, may I befriend danger? As long as he's Jewish and not a Lutheran or... Yes, as long as he's Jewish. Go ahead, go. Mazel tov. Where's his parents? What does his parents do? You know, shit like that, you know? We don't have time for new friends.
But you never know. I mean, somebody you meet could be...
Oh, of course. But I think as we get older, we get very much more selective. Not because... like, I like a lot of people. I want to be their friends, but I just don't have time.
Okay.
I'm a very busy man.
Oh, I know, baby. I know.
As you know, at any minute I can be called away.
Called away by anybody.
Any major world event that happens, I could be called away.
Which that is something actually I want to ask you about.
Ask anything.
You were friends with literally everybody.
Some friends, some acquaintances.
Okay, and you have, by the sounds of it, been at a lot. I don't know about all of them. I'm sure I haven't heard all the stories yet, but you've been at a lot of major events in history, like that have taken place over thousands of years.
Millions.
Over millions of years.
Millions.
That far back. Okay. Sure. You see, you're not millions of years old, or even thousands of years old. You're 55.
Close.
You're 55. Yeah, that's not even close to thousands of years old. How is it that you're able to basically be at all these events through time? How do you do this?
How do I do this?
Yes.
It's a very good question. It's just not how I do it. It's if I have time to do it.
Yeah, that's true, because like you just said, you don't have time for all of your friends. So how do you have
I'm a
time
very busy man.
for time travel?
Well, it's not so much time travel.
Do you have a time machine?
No, but it's kind of like a Quantum Leap, Dr. Sam Beckett kind of thing.
So you're Sam Beckett.
No, I didn't say I was Sam Beckett.
Oh, okay.
Sam Beckett was like, I'm just saying, it's kind of like that, but I don't have any influence. Like he could change the course of history.
Oh, okay.
If he does something, or I think and Quantum Leap, it's the whole he gives the people courage that they didn't have just to do that one thing, like sit at the back of the bus, or just there. He was the one, because a lot of times when you do something scary, frightening, but you're in the right.
Yeah.
You do kind of get you kind of do zone out to like just here we go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is kind of like a outer body experience, if you will. So, but I get, whether an email or I get a phone call or I get a text from somebody that says, hey, you might want to keep an eye on this. And usually right away I know. And so I just go there. I really don't, there's no, like with the wise men and everything.
Okay.
I was more of the stable hand in the back, just watching everything.
Well, I thought you were in Joseph's band.
Listen to me.
Okay, I'm listening.
I didn't influence anything. I'm saying,
okay.
For example, I know everyone knows I was in Joseph's band.
Okay. Yes, everybody does know that.
Okay, different example. Was it other place? Like with
how about the French Revolution?
French Revolution. For example, it's the whole during or like the signing of Declaration of Independence.
Okay.
Something like that. Okay, I wasn't, because first of all, it didn't take like one day. They were never in the same room at one time. That picture's bullshit, as everyone knows. It was, most of them were farmers and this, that, the other thing. They didn't. And once they were done, giving time to their country, that was it. They were gone. And it's like, oh, could you come back and sign this document? It's like, yeah, I'll get to it. So some of them took 2 weeks, some took 2 months, but they were really never in the same room. Yeah. But somebody had to witness it. So I would be the guy like that run the old shopkeeper. Oh, come on in, George. How you been? How's the wife? And all that. Just so I made sure that they all signed it, and I knew who they were, and I could actually tell the story of how it really happened. I know the history books has to say something very generic and very...
Of course.
For example, unfortunately, if you have a loved one they killed in service, now it's always like your son or daughter died in a heroic mission that saved many of them, their platoon mates. So that's always like the standard answer.
It's the boilerplate answer.
And it's, like in that one movie with Steve Carell, it's not.
Yeah.
When he finally got to talk to we were at some deli.
Yeah.
And he just wanted to buy he was the one who wanted to buy a soda. He turned around and boom, shot in the face. That was it.
Yeah.
It could have even happened like here in the States.
Yeah.
Especially in Detroit.
Could happen anywhere.
Or our hallway.
If
you come across me wrong at night.
Yeah.
Right to the face, right to the kisser.
Okay.
Right to the cocksucker. Boom.
So basically, you're the guy in history that the history books never write about.
I am the history book writer.
You're the history book
writer? The real one.
Are you the writer of all history books or just specific
No,
ones?
just this. You want to read it, you read it. I'm telling you what happened. I was there.
Okay.
And now I'm back.
Until you're not.
Until I have another mission.
Well, that's really exciting.
Like I said, with Jesus and all that stuff. With the wise guy, I would have... You got to be able to read people. When you give somebody a gift, you see in their eyes, like, oh my God, this kid's never going to see a fucking iota of this fucking gold. Not an iota. Long gone. By the time they leave where they are now, it's going to be gone.
Oh, man.
Well, I push it out, shit like that. We got a bigger gamble. It's for the bad stuff, Come on, Mary, aren't you going to be, No, Joseph, I have to stay home now.
Yeah.
I have little ones to worry about. I have a little bit of, rock and roll, baby, come on.
Oh, that is funny.
Shit like that. Like, I'll tell her, man, she's nice, very nice person. Extremely nice person.
And very patient by the sounds of it.
Any woman that's hanging out with a guy or married to a guy for any more than 6 months has earned the patience badge. Okay? That's pretty much anywhere. And even the ones that are like nasty and big pains in the ass, like,
Yeah.
well, the guy's still there.
That's true.
He can leave anytime he wants.
It's true.
So, obviously, he needs that in his life. He knows he needs that in his life. He needs that constant nagging that's going to, probably be early onset heart disease or liver failure.
Oh, yeah, there you go. I can see that. I can see that, yeah.
So it's like, well, she's going to live till she's about 400 because she's just all wound up all the time yelling at me. And I'm just always exhausted from being yelled at.
Oh, man.
But it works for them. It's the yin and the yang. As long as the babies are okay.
Oh, the baby.
Like, what's your face?
The baby.
What's your face always tells us? What about the baby? What about her family? What about the babies?
Oh.
What is her name again?
Yes, what is her name?
I don't know, but
I know we have her. She's going to be coming in. We've got her on a list. Let me look here. She's going to be coming in.
Let me know when. I'm not going to be here.
Quite. I think it's going to be happening fairly soon. Yes, what is her name? Tammy Patricia, but is it safe for my family? Jacob Smith Johnson.
Wow, why is that such a long name?
I have no idea. I suppose I'll have to ask her that when she comes.
Wow.
That's 3 last names, so I'm going to guess maybe...
3? Sounds like about 14.
Well, Tammy Patricia, which I'm going to guess is her first name and middle name.
I think that's her first name.
Well, maybe. I'll have to ask her that, too. But then Jacob Smith Johnson, those are 3 different last names.
So that's 6. 6 names, or 5 names.
First name, middle name, 1, 2, 3 last. Yeah.
5.
Yeah, that's a lot of names. So I'll have to ask her for this, let alone I'm going to guess but is it safe for my family as a slogan?
I don't know.
I guess that's her log line.
I don't know. I guess she's really worried about her family.
Oh, maybe she might be. I'm curious what she's worried about. Well, I mean, there's a lot you should be worried about, but...
It's just like they're always about worried something. Except what they really need to be worried about.
And what's that?
Their husbands.
Oh, they need to be worried about their husbands?
Yeah.
Oh,
their husbands' needs.
Yeah, that doesn't sound masochistic at all.
I'm just saying, like, seriously. Not to quote the Bible again, but I've heard it said, for example, that, when you say, oh, yeah, it's, what is it? I'm not going to fuck around on you. How's it go? Give yourself to this woman, and forsake all others.
Yeah, forsake all others.
Forsake all others, okay?
Yeah.
And then you say it back to me, blah, blah, blah. A lot of people think that, and this is true, at least I think, when they mean forsake others, it doesn't just mean like you going out and banging some dude, or me going out and banging some dude.
Yeah.
Or just having, sex outside the marriage.
Yeah.
It's also...
Or then gossiping outside the marriage.
No, it's when you have kids, it's the whole thing. It's like, if I put my son or my daughter before my wife, that's cheating. Because I'm forsaking her over him or her or the kid. And a lot of women do that. They take, my babies come first. Well, they shouldn't. Your husband should come first because you're a team.
Or your wife.
Because in 20 years, them babies, they're going to be fucking long gone.
Yeah.
And if they're anywhere near you, like, like the one situation my son might have been in, but that's
which is
not going to get
unfortunate.
into that. But it worked out.
He seems to be doing all right now.
But it worked out.
Good for him.
We'll see.
I hope so.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get what you're saying. It's very much okay. You're going to put, what is it, there.
Or even worse, people put it like that.
It's true. It's very true. Like, what makes you so unhappy or so frightened? I'm going to guess it comes down to be putting yourself or putting all of your attention outside of your marriage. I get what you're saying on that.
Yeah.
Because sometimes women do that, sometimes men do that, sometimes both do it.
Yeah, I mean, I know that's why it's better to do things as a family and then things separate.
Yeah, I get that. But it works. But we're a happy little family.
Oh yeah, very much so.
Oh yeah, he's perfect.
He is very perfect. But yeah, so that's it. Just I kind of like, you want to know because right now the revolution's still going on. Right now, slavery's still going on. Right now, everything that's ever happened or ever will happen is going on right now in a parallel universe.
Yeah.
So I can pop in and out whenever I want.
Okay. Now, how often do you tend to?
When I get bored. Sometimes I'll just roll on a date and say, all right, let's go, boom. to see what's up with that.
Roll on a date. Okay.
Yeah, like, you remember the...
like a day of the week?
Yeah, no. Yeah, like a year and a date. Just, like my birthday.
Okay.
Boom.
May 13th, so everybody knows.
64.
Yep.
So, it's the whole, let me go back to that day and see how it was. Yeah, it's a Wednesday. That's it. Any other Wednesday but cooler cars.
There we go. Yeah.
And,
60s cars were cool.
Or it's like, one time I went in and, what? I was just going to say it before. Damn it, I forgot my train of thought. I go, look into the future.
Oh, you can go into the future, too.
Of course, I said, everything's already happened or happening in a parallel universe.
Okay.
I can't go that far into the future.
Okay.
Because it's just too much for me to take in. It's too shocking for me.
Okay.
I
can understand that.
So.
Yeah. Well, that's really interesting. Well, speaking of future, this wouldn't be very far into the future at all, by the sounds of it. There's an article that I actually read earlier today. It's an article that was done by the author of a book called Nova Scene. And what he's talking about, he's actually 100 years old at this point, which is, okay, good for you. Go get yours. And he's a scientist, and he was talking about how it's basically now, when it's only going to happen more and more and more, human beings aren't going to be the only creatures with self-awareness or with a conscience on a certain level, thanks to AI, artificial intelligence. And what the possibilities could be. Like, he's not saying, like, oh, it's going to be like Terminator and the AI is going to take over. But then he's also not saying that, we're going to live together in peace. Yeah, that's what he's saying. We don't know.
It's just an unknown.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, what he thinks is that it's going to be like us, looking at other creatures. There's a certain novelty at that. Oh, well, we're the smart ones. Look at these silly, lesser intelligent animals, these plants, all of these. Oh, yes. Oh, look at all of this, and we're smarter than all of it. We're probably going to be that novelty for them to look at, too. Like, we're going to be, the way he put it, think of us like houseplants. Like, we'll be there. But he'd worded it in a way we're going to be basically background for artificial intelligence. Like, we're here, but...
Well, everybody's background anyway. For most people. You walk by most people, you wouldn't look twice at them.
It's true.
I mean, I do. I just look for silly stuff that I can, look on their t-shirts or the way they're dressing.
Yeah.
Just so I can come up with a good character.
Yeah, and you do. It works.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Usually.
Yeah. But, just on entertainment,
And the entertainment of our audience, of course.
And the entertainment, hopefully, of our audience. Hopefully he's getting bigger. But yeah, didn't he also say it was going to be like a convergence though?
As far as a convergence, yeah, he was thinking that eventually, like, not that they're going to kill us or anything like that, but eventually,
But you don't know.
Well, yeah. He's saying, yeah, we don't know what's going to happen for sure. But what they could choose to do, he said, for one thing, he said they will in all likelihood be concerned about what's going on with, in terms of climate change, temperatures, floods, and all of this.
I don't think so, because they could live through that.
That's what he's saying. They can only live through it to a certain point. They can only survive if the heat gets above 120-some degrees Fahrenheit. Their systems will shut down.
That he knows of.
Well, that he knows of.
So yeah, you just put another heat sink in there and another fan. Boom.
And that's what he's saying too. Like, with it's going to
be. Remember, the thing about AI.
Yeah.
Is it's that whole but they could only go, like you said, up to 125 degrees. With AI, that's the whole thing. They are going to figure out how to get past that to where, like, these humans, they're just so nice.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And think about it, all the computer power that put us on the moon the first time.
Yeah.
The computing power.
Yeah.
Is what's in a handheld calculator today.
Fascinating is that?
You know what? That's why nothing's getting fucking done.
Yep.
That's why, because when you have you know what? You'll be fine. Reentry? Yeah, depends how fast you go. Well, won't I burn on impact? Yes, we're gonna find out. Well, you won't be alone.
Yeah.
Two more with you. Well, wait a minute. What if I'm in the middle? Sometimes it's like the bus. It's the middle seat's the best. Sometimes the window seat's the best. Sometimes the other side's the best. We don't know. We don't.
Basically, good luck.
Hold on, and then click.
Yeah.
The computer's been background. Guy walking by with his clipboard and his pocket protector, like just shaking his head, like, what's the square root of this, that, the other thing? You know, that got us to the moon.
How about
And
that?
back. That's the best part.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like if I was up there, I'd be like, we stay for a few days. Like, that'd be cool.
Maybe.
If you know how we're getting back, don't tell me, like, if fucking 2 days now, it's the whole, they go to start the ship, and the fucking battery said, well, because you landed, you had 10 hours to fuck around up there, and you get back because the battery was fucking warm. Now it's fucking cold. Now what do we do? Now, wait for a fucking jump start?
Yeah,
Don't pull that shit out. I will get back.
Oh, it's a matter of time.
Yeah, poor Jack, like, you're flooded it. No, step all the way down on the gas. Houston, what do I do? We don't know. The other two guys are yelling, I gotta get back. I got all my brother's tickets.
Okay.
Dude, if we don't get back, I'm fucked.
That is funny.
Right now, I have to take a shit that nobody's going to believe. So, the faster we get back, the better it will be for you two. Let's room you out if we wait. But
Oh, that's funny.
this thing's a whole entire person.
Oh, man.
I would. What do you poop? In the space capsule, I'm saying. Right now, the International Space Station, which some lady's ID got stolen.
I heard about that.
Something
yeah.
like-
Well, it was somebody's, what is it? One of the astronauts' wives. I guess her account had been hacked into, and it turns out, I guess her wife, who was an astronaut in the space station, had hacked into
lesbians?
it. Yeah. I guess
Damn,
one
lesbians.
wife had
There's
hacked
always
in.
up to something, those lesbians.
Is that right?
It's true.
Well, at least this one was, apparently.
Oh, for like, you know what? A perfect example. Years ago, remember they had that AIDS for Africa or whatever? Feed Africa,
yeah.
Feed the World, all that shit.
Yeah.
Bob Geldof
Yeah.
had that band, Boomtown Rats.
Yeah.
And, he's figured out this, what was it called again?
I
Live
don't
Aid?
remember.
Live Aid.
Live Aid, that was it.
Live
yeah.
Aid. All that was a drug laundering money operation.
Really?
For the IRA. Irish Republic Army. Washed all their money through there. Boom. Came out clean. And Bob Geldof actually did a good thing. But they did it for a good cause.
That's cool.
But nobody can handle that.
Yeah, I suppose so. Well, because in general, like anybody in any specifically white people in any Western country, it's like, oh no, Africa's just too much for them. Like they're already racism.
I would never send my family there.
Yeah, basically, like Africa, I don't know about that. It's
My God.
it's a beautiful place.
We
It's a
actually
cute
had
continent.
2 neighbors that grew up in South Africa.
We did. That's true.
2 white girls.
Yeah,
And they were just like, it kind of sucked though. It's just because there was nothing to do.
which is something.
Well, I mean, like, I guess malls or whatever the fuck they did. Whatever them youngsters do now, I don't know. Obviously, they like there's some lesbians and some, make sure, I guess, one of them's got to have bad credit and, so, is that the way they work it out?
Is that how it works?
Is that, they have to go by credit score?
I have no idea.
Alright, the 3 judges to the really fucked, to the left. Oh, yep, all the way. Yep, keep going. Right? Yes, yes ma'am. Keep going, yes ma'am.
Oh man.
Okay, now, the ones from 700 and up, get the fuck out of here. The rest of you from below to the form of this line. Okay, now, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot break rank. Okay, if your credit score improves, then you know what, you gotta come to us. I'm sure there's a whole system.
Yeah, maybe. I have no idea.
It's not just an arbitrary, 2 people seeing each other from across the room going, I'm in love, oui.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so.
I want to buy baguettes and fucking roses. and ride a bicycle.
You didn't want to buy baguettes and roses when you saw me and ride a bicycle?
Well, I was already riding a motorcycle, and I did buy you flowers.
Oh, you did. That's true. You bought me a dozen white roses.
Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Drop that knowledge.
That's true. You did.
That's how you win the ladies' book.
And yeah, the motorcycle helped. That's for sure.
Among other things.
Yep, that's right. Not just the motorcycle.
That's right. But, for example, like that, it's just like, okay, well, now that I'm here, seeing what's going on, but really is going on.
Yeah.
And again, they're good people. It's just like, hey, I heard, they don't want to be part of.
They don't want to. It's Ireland is two separate groups. Let them do their thing.
Yeah.
Some of it's part of the Some of it's part of the UK. Other parts not.
And they want to be all not of the UK.
Oh.
So
Same thing for Scotland.
Sometimes they blow shit up. Usually nobody gets hurt until the last one.
Yeah.
But that was just, I think, just whatever. And I don't even know. Half the times it's like always when an organization. I'm not taking sides. I don't know enough about anything.
Yeah.
But I'm always inquisitive to where, like, just say with the IRA when they blew up that last place, there was a whole like block. It really did some damage and could have hurt a lot of people. But prior to that, they weren't all that big. They were all like kind of tiny and small, and just on certain days. And they were just very kind of like, "Hey, we're here. We're not going anywhere."
Yeah.
This one was so big and devastating. It could have hurt so many people. Personally, I don't think it was them, because you just change your MO of your entire organization. Just that's huge.
Now, do you have a theory of who did it?
I don't.
Okay.
But it just all I'm saying is I don't think they did. And I could be totally wrong. It doesn't matter. Like, again, people get all so upset. Like, well, why did you say? Why? I don't care. This is what I think. What do you care what I think? You think any knowledge you drop, even if it's true, you drop it on me, I want to listen to you? No. Especially if it's true. I've seen it with my own two eyes. I've rewritten it with my two eyes.
Oh, yes, that's it. That's it. You've rewritten it. That's it. Except I thought you couldn't go back and change history.
I can't. Just have to look at it.
Okay.
From a, fly on the wall, if you will.
All right.
I'm not like Dr. Sam Beckett that can change shit. And he's a woman, he's a guy, he's a kid. No, that's too much. I didn't want that. I don't want that for my life.
Now, did you choose this? Or was it just given to you like Sam Beckett?
What was he? Sam Beckett invented it.
Okay. But he did, a lot of times it seems like he doesn't really realize that.
Because he's leaping all the time. Yeah. His brains are scrambled. He can't remember a lot of, what is him and what is someone else.
Okay. Oh, and for those listening, not really following, for Sam Beckett, that's referring to a show that was called Lethal Weapon.
No. Quantum Leap.
Quantum Leap, that was it. Yeah, not Lethal.
And most people, if they're anybody that's likes me or whatever, like
Quantum Leap.
Quantum Leap.
Yeah.
And what a great ending! I loved it.
It's a fun show.
And it was made by one of the greatest writers ever, Belisario.
Yeah.
Belisario or whatever. He created and A-Team, all that shit. He was banging them out, man, banging them out. And he was also dyslexic.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it goes to show that basically you can have whatever you want. You just have to put the work
into it.
What's it?
21 Jump Street.
Okay. I never saw 21 Jump Street.
Yeah.
I mean, Johnny Depp's awesome. But, yeah. Just, it wasn't...
All the colors of the rainbow. Fighting crime in high school.
Okay.
Oh, get you young punks. Boy, you don't know the road you're going down, man. It's just...
Yeah. Well, happy that it created careers for some of the people in it.
Hey, everybody needs a job.
That's right.
So, other than that, so that's the story with Live Aid. It fed a lot. And again, a lot of the food that goes out to Africa, it sits on the ports waiting for the warlords to work that shit out. So, for as much as good fortune as we want to give people, and again, like that one guy was on Joe Rogan's show, was saying that they went to Africa and drilled a well for this one village.
Yeah. Which sounds amazing.
Yes, where they wouldn't have to walk for like 5 miles each way to get water. 2 days later, the neighboring tribe killed them all and took over the well. Yeah. So, it's this whole thing that you don't even know about that could be going on. You do a good deed. And again, like, if I had done that, I would not want to have known the outcome.
Yeah, I could see that.
It would be kind of like, the whole... well, in some adoptions, they used to say, okay, once you adopt this kid, you can have nothing to do with it. Yep. You can't look for it.
Yep, that was like my adoption. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I mean, if your birth mother wanted to find you, she couldn't.
Oh, yeah, she couldn't, no.
That was the whole...
She couldn't find me.
Yeah, she had no rights.
Just like we didn't have her details.
Which, thank God, pretty much is out in the open now.
Yeah.
For the most part.
It's pretty cool. It's been really cool seeing it, but I can absolutely understand why... Okay, yeah, my family couldn't know any details about her, really, and she couldn't know any details about my family. So I understand why. But it's been really interesting learning about the bio. Me too. Yeah, apparently, well, for sure at this point, yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. Apparently, one sibling's going to be coming late September. Perhaps 3 more might be coming too late September. So we'll see.
Yeah, it should be fun meeting them.
Yeah, it will be. It's been fun sending messages back.
And it should really be an honor to meet us.
Ah, there you go, baby. That's it, baby. Yeah, quite a bit of fun. Who knows? If they feel up to it, they might be on the podcast.
Yeah, that would be fun.
That would be cool. You know who needs to be on our podcast?
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah. Oh my God, yeah.
The stories she could tell.
Yeah, but she has to get to them.
She does. I could see that.
But it has to be some I haven't heard too many funny ones yet, but...
Well, her getting robbed in the subway was... Well, it wasn't funny, but it was funny as far as knowing her, like a man pulled a switchblade on her and her, give me your bag.
I'll ask her some questions that are really... Like, that she would not... Usually,
I could see that.
Again, her... you know when she stopped to talk to me.
Yeah.
She's got,
well, you have an aura. You have an aura.
Normally, you wouldn't ask a lady such a thing. Like, I'll ask her, hey, can you tell us for our audience one of your worst first dates were? Like, how handsy was he, and what did you have to do back then? Just, again, back then, how different was it? It's like, well, I just had to get my own job, or whatever. But an honest answer. And that's the thing with her. She would give you an honest answer for whether you wanted to hear it or not.
I could see that. It's true. And, like, another thing, too, she's twice married. She was divorced. Which I'm sure, to say, in her time when she was divorced, that wasn't something you did.
No, not back then. I remember even, like, a couple of friends of mine, parents. I guess I have 8 or 10 years old. That was the thing. Like, shh, don't. Oh my God, this is just a blight on the family. And,
Really, a blight?
A blight.
Sometimes marriage doesn't work.
Or the blight on the family was, I think, the other one that was sucking so much dick, or guy banging so much fucking women. I thought that was the blight on the family.
Oh, that's not the blight is that they decided to not stay married.
That the best thing to do for everybody would be responsible and adult. I ain't all for that. I don't want any of that. Be responsible or an adult. I've been trying my whole life not to be. Hopefully it's working.
Oh, man. Well, that's all right. You're at least you're not a I'm
a pillar of the community.
Yeah.
What do you need to know?
You're a pillar of our household, baby.
What do you need to think? What do you need to know? What can I do for you?
Oh, that is
What can I do for you, Morty?
Oh, man. Well, I guess, is there, I'm thinking, I don't know, is there anything else you want to tell the audience, or we could wait until next episode?
Not that I know of.
I'll have to think of more questions to
ask.
Is
it Labor Day's coming up?
Labor Day is coming up next Monday.
Or this weekend?
Yeah, this coming weekend.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. But that'll be good. But either way, we'll catch you guys tomorrow.
Yes, hasta mañana.